Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do a reading specifically for the Divine Feminines, but I'm going to chat for a while, so I will put a link to the when the reading begins in the description box below. It's been a hard past few days, and checking out Instagram stories and talking to some of you via email. I know that I'm not the only one. I know that this has been collective. I'm not even talking about so much the connection. I'm not even talking so much about, our divine masculines and, our relationships and things like that. Things just feel hard, period. For the past 2 or 3 months, I was maintaining those high vibrations and hope and this knowing that everything was going to turn out great. Everything was going to be, we had walked through that doorway. I felt it. I felt the shift inside of me. And even when my divine masculine was lashing out at me in a very impressive way, after our week of harmony and bliss and what felt like we were coming into union and a new stage of our journey, even after that, I maintained that sense of peace within myself. That's that transformation I know I had undergone within myself. That's why I felt like everything was going to be okay. And then this weekend hit, and it was up and down, roller coaster of up and down. Thursday, I started to feel something shifting within the energies. Saturday, I maintained high vibrations. I felt really good. I got to see my aunt and uncle. I was just in a place of overwhelming love. I did mediumship, so I was way anchored into my gifts, and that felt good. I did back-to-back readings. I was just in a place where I was feeling good. And then Sunday into Monday, I completely crashed, and that hasn't let up. That hasn't let up today. It's been very, very difficult today. I feel like I've been purging a lot with regards to a lot of mistrust, and not just mistrust from my divine masculine, but mistrust on this journey, and that's what makes it very difficult right now. I feel let down. I feel a little bit let down. Things are very difficult for me in my external world. I have to let go of a lot of things that when I was sick, I fought for. I fought to keep. And I didn't think that I would be in this position again, and here I am, and now I have to accept that it's time to let go, and I don't know where I'm going to go. I don't know what the next stage of that journey is, so things feel very uncertain. I know in my heart that it's going to be okay. Just like, with our divine counterparts, it's going to be okay because the love is there. The faith is there. Your connection to the divine is there. That's how it's okay. That's how it's always okay. Because the universe really does always have your back. I believe that. And there is something inside of me now that will not let that go. But I still feel a little bit like let down. I don't know how else to explain it. A little bit like, especially after the week I had with my divine masculine, I feel like it was a tease. I feel like I had everything, like everything was aligning, and then it feels like everything was taken away from me. That is what I'm healing now. It's very, very difficult. It feels like possibly past life. It feels like a false belief that I'm trying to work through, but it's one of the hardest yet. Because I believe in happily ever after. I believe in magic. I believe in miracles. I believe in love above all things. I believe in love. It's funny. I've been called the past few. I'm really sorry, you guys. This is really hard for me. I've been called the past few weeks to watch Moulin Rouge. Just the music has been playing in my mind. I get a lot of musical downloads because that's my language. So that's how the divine speaks to me, through musicals. I'm just gonna bring over the entire box. Let's just do that. So Moulin Rouge. I actually watched it with my divine masculine, or some of it, most of it. I watched it again on my own, and um, it showed up in my feed as the new Broadway musical. So I've been listening to that on repeat, and it's beautiful because there's Santine, who is very reluctant to love, and there's Christian, who is all about love, and I relate to Christian because I believe that love overrules everything. I believe that you can get through anything with love. I've always believed that love is the only thing that matters. I've always believed that when you have love, that overrides any fear. I've always believed that, and that's coming to my mind now because that's what we have been channeling in the past few readings. That the love and the expression of love I'm actually hearing right now, it can battle through any obstacles. I've always believed that. I've always believed in love. I've always believed that when you have love, you have everything. You have the potential for everything, especially when you work together. But and like they say in the musical, come what may, come what may, the love exists. The love exists. I've always believed that, and I always will believe that. That is something that will never, ever be lost in me, ever. That's the magic of love, I believe. That's the miracle of love. But I don't know if there's something inside of me that thought that I wasn't worthy of the kind of love that I've always wanted or always believed in. I don't know if there's something inside of me still that says that even though I believe in the happily ever after and I believe I'm deserving of the happily ever after, that happily ever after won't come to me, that other shoe will drop. I don't know. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like every time there's that moment, maybe that's what my divine masculine is showing me, that false belief, that false story, but it feels like we have these moments of magic. We have these moments of harmony and love and togetherness. And then he disappears. It's been like that for 2 years. But I kept coming back to a place of forgiveness and understanding and love. And then we had that week of harmony, and it was like, we can do this. I thought, yeah, we're doing this. We can do this. And everything was falling into alignment. I had hope about my external situation, that, that would all work out, that I would move into a different place, a different part of my journey, and even if it meant leaving something behind, at least I knew where I was going, and at least I felt like, okay, we can do this. And at least, even with my divine masculine, I thought, we can do this together. And then we fell apart again. And it's like, I don't know how to trust this journey right now. I don't know how to trust. And every time I build up that trust again, it's like something comes in and sledgehammers it. And I have a lot of understanding about this journey. But as much as I understand, there's so much more that I don't. And I'm sharing this with you guys because I want you to know that I'm right. I'm not like a guru. I might be a guide for some, but others are guides to me as well. I'm right here with you. I'm right in the thick of this. Nobody has all the answers. Nobody. Not a single teacher, not a single psychic, not a single person. Nobody has all the answers because we are the forerunners. We are the way showers. We are the pioneers. Nobody has been here before. No one. And so this is me telling you guys, I am feeling very lost right now. I'm feeling very lost. And I guess I'm reaching out to you guys a little bit because I want to know where you guys are. I want to know if you have any words of advice for me, because I'm feeling a little bit defeated and I'm feeling a little bit let down. Not by you. You guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. And I hope you know, like, what a light you've been for me to be able to be of service to you guys, to be able to grow my confidence in my gifts and use those gifts to help you guys. That is the greatest blessing of my life. It really is. I'm so grateful for you. But I'm feeling a little bit let down right now by the universe itself, by God, because I know that I need to have faith, and I know I need to have trust, and I know tomorrow will be better, because tomorrow the sun's going to rise again. And today is just a day, today is just a moment, and I know that too. I've been through a lot worse than this, a lot worse than this, a lot darker nights than this, but I just feel a little bit disappointed, a little bit of a lack of faith, a little bit let down, and I'm not entirely sure how to find my way back in this moment. I will, I always do, because I am a fighter first and foremost. I'm a fighter. Living through Lyme disease taught me that, but twice. Living through Lyme disease twice taught me that. But I'm feeling very vulnerable right now. I'm feeling very, very uncertain, and just not sure. I'm just not sure where this journey is leading. And I'm trying to have faith, but it feels like my entire world is crumbling apart, and I just don't know where to go. And maybe that's part of me just learning to surrender and have faith. But it's like, I've always been that fighter. How do you surrender when you've always been that fighter? You know, I stepped into that divine feminine energy a couple of weeks ago, and that never left me. It never left. I stepped into that flow, I've stepped into that receptivity, I've stepped into that allowing and that understanding, but my masculine energy is still there saying, don't give up, keep fighting. And it's maybe that's the balancing of the energies that I'm doing as well. You know, maybe we're mirroring each other, my masculine and I, balancing out the energies. But I've always kind of done things on my own, and I've learned to hold on that way. I've learned to trust that way. I've learned to keep going that way, and I don't really quite know where I'm headed right now. And the only thing I know how to do is just to keep going. The only thing I know how to do is to keep fighting. Do I just accept where I am, accept what is happening, and just let go? I guess. You know, that's where I feel like I'm being led. Because I know that you have to let go of the old to welcome in the new. The new just doesn't feel so certain. I don't know what there is that's new. I feel like if I had that next step, maybe that would be easier, but I don't know what that next step is. Everything feels up in the air. It feels like they just showed me an image of, it feels like I just tossed some dice in the air and it's still up there. And I'm waiting for the dice to fall back to the table so I can read my numbers, and it hasn't. I am in a place of surrender. I am in a place of acceptance because I am in a place of defeat. I'm in a place of feeling defeated and disappointed and a little bit let down. Yesterday I was angry. I moved through that pretty quick. I was annoyed, I was jaded, that moved to annoyance, that moved to anger. And I purged out the anger. I have nothing left of that. This is grief. Maybe this is the stages of grief, and I'm moving towards acceptance. Maybe that's what we're purging. Maybe that's what we're headed towards. I don't know. It's just layer after layer after layer, and at this point I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm very tired. I'm feeling very defeated, and I want to hold on to the hope, and I want to hold on to the magic, because I've felt it. These past few weeks, these past few months, I have felt that high vibration. I have felt the magic. I have felt the love, and not just the love with my divine counterpart, but all around me. And it's still there. Like, that hasn't left. That peace within me hasn't left. My soul will not let me sink, which I am so grateful for. But there's still a feeling of defeat right now, and a feeling of tiredness, and a feeling of maybe a little bit of disbelief, maybe a little bit of lack of faith, because I feel like everything that we've been through, it's highs and lows, you know? You reach that high, you reach that faith, and then all of a sudden, something happens that makes you drop back. And I hear you guys saying, don't look at the external. We just channeled that. We just talked about that. And I know it. I know it. Don't look at the external. You have to manifest from within. I know that. I know that. Because sometimes you just want those signs from the external. And the external saying it's going to be okay. Sometimes it's hard to have complete faith inside. And maybe that's what we're healing and purging too. Learning to have faith, complete faith in what's inside. My mind's okay. My thoughts are okay. It's my emotions that are all over the place today. So thank you guys for the space to just speak this convoluted mess. To just let me just talk it out and be raw and be vulnerable with you guys. I appreciate that, because like I said, I'm right here with you. I'm right here with you, and I'm feeling it. And most days I'm great. Most days I feel good. Most days I have that connection and understanding. Today I'm just feeling tired, and I'm feeling the heaviness of all my emotions, and I'm purging through a lot right now. So let's get some cards and see if we can channel anything. I appreciate you guys so much. You know, everything that we channel is everything that I know, everything that I feel inside. It's just an energy of right now in this very moment. I'm moving through the emotions. I'm moving through the pain. I'm moving through the purging, and I'm bringing you along for the ride because I need help. Because I need help, and I can't do this alone right now. I thank my soul tribe. I thank my soul sisters who are there for me. I thank my divine masculine, who even now, even though the silence and the external feels like he probably hates me, I feel his love. I feel his love. I'm ignoring the external there because I feel his love. So I thank all of you. I really thank all of you. I want to get one more, and then we'll talk about these energies, because it definitely is collective. And all I can say is just keep hanging in there. You know, helping you guys helps me, and keep hanging in there. Just like I know you're going to say to me, yeah, the love is there. Keep hanging in there. We're healing for sure. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's a new day, and it's going to be brighter. I don't know why they're saying that, but it's going to be brighter, and I don't know what that means, but live in the love is what I'm hearing. Live in the love. Come back to that place of love. Okay, messages. So, the first three cards we got are the Four of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Cups. And if this is not this energy, I don't know what is. The Four of Pentacles, this is what we're feeling, Divine Feminines. Guarded, holding on, not willing to let go, fear of letting go. Not a fear of letting go of our Divine Masculines, but just a fear of letting go of, and not even fear of letting go of the pain, it's just a fear of, like, what do I let go of now? That's the energy. Like, okay, I have to let go of, but what do I have to let go of now? Because I've already let go of so much, and all I have left are these Four Pentacles. That's all I have left. And what I'm hearing from the Divine is, let go of those two. Let go of those two. Let go of everything. Let go of your attachment to everything. Let go of your fear. Let go of your pain. Let go of your anger. Let go of the external. Because all we have as this High Priestess, all we have is what is within. This is you tapping into your intuition. This is you tapping into your power. And then with the Queen of Cups, this is you tapping into your love energy. This energy feels very, if I had to pick a queen, it would feel very Queen of, I want to say Wands. because it doesn't feel grounded. It doesn't feel stable. And it doesn't even feel like truth. It doesn't feel Queen of Wands. It doesn't feel blunt. It doesn't feel angry. It doesn't feel like cutting. It feels Queen of Wands, where it feels like a bunch of emotions, a lot of passion, where you still feel confident and knowing who you are, knowing what you deserve, but there's a lot of emotion among it, a lot of emotion. And so with the Queen of Cups here, it's almost like Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups energy combined. With the Queen of Cups here, what they're saying is tap into the love again. Tap back into the love of who you are. Tap back into the potential of love, which is who you are. The potential of love. I want them to give me more on that. If you can't believe, they're reminding me. When I was going through a lot of betrayal energy with my Divine Masculine, I was trying to connect with God, and God said, if you feel like you can't trust your Divine Masculine right now, and you feel like you can't trust yourself, trust me. And that's what they're reminding me now. That's the potential of love. Tap into the potential of love. If you cannot trust love itself from the external viewpoint, and if you feel like you can't trust whatever is happening inside of you because of your emotions, connect back to the divine. Connect back to the potential source love, where all love starts, where all love exists. Connect back to your intuitive powers. Connect back to the goddess of who you are. Connect back to yourself and that self-love and that filling up your cup. That filling up your cup. Because what they're saying here is this cycle, this Four of Pentacles cycle, is coming to an end with the World. This came out underneath the Four of Pentacles. This is coming to a close. This one stage of the journey is coming to a close. You've already closed the door in the past. You've already closed that door. You've already walked through that doorway of your evolution, of your ascension, and you've already closed the door of the past. But it's that transition energy that doesn't feel good. And it feels like, especially for Divine Feminines, that we're always sitting in that limbo. But what they're actually saying is that this is healing for forward momentum. This was underneath the High Priestess here. This is that healing energy wanting you to connect back to your inner power for this forward movement and victory. Forward movement and victory. Knowing who you are, knowing what you deserve, knowing that all of your desires are coming to fruition. This is also a card for me of healing, but manifestation as well, with that rainbow of manifestation, what I'd like to call that rainbow of manifestation in the background. Tempering the energies so that you can come into alignment with yourself. Healing so that you can come into alignment with yourself, so that you can come into alignment with your manifestations. The cycle, what you thought you knew is what I'm hearing. What you thought you knew, it's just the beginning. What you thought you knew of this journey is just the beginning. And dear God, I'm not going to lie, that sends a wave of a little bit of fear in me. A little bit of, oh my God, what does that mean? What comes next? Because I honestly don't know if I can handle more of the same. But it's not going to be the same, they're saying. It's not going to be the same because that cycle's over. That door is firmly shut. They're saying it's not, they're showing me like, you know, in like those cartoons, there's like a row of locks. That's what they're showing me. They're like, it's not just shut, that door. It is barricaded. They have locked the door for you. There's no going back. You can't descend once you have ascended. You can't de-evolve once you have evolved. You can't go back to who you used to be. There's no going back. They're singing Aladdin to me, A Whole New World. You can't go back to who you used to be once you have awakened, once you have stepped through that doorway, and you have stepped through that doorway. It's just this transition energy that doesn't feel good. And they're saying just move through these turbulent waters. Just move through. It feels a little bit stormy right now. It feels kind of turbulent. It feels kind of rocky. But just keep your eye on that lighthouse. And that lighthouse is the love. That lighthouse is a love. So keep an eye out on the love. All right, I'm going to get just a couple of more cards, see if we can get any more channeled messages, and then we're just going to end this reading. It was really just me coming on here wanting to figure out what the hell is going on and just needing to just needing to chat, just needing to talk, just needing to move through these emotions. I'm already feeling better. This is already lifting my vibrations. I appreciate you guys so much. Whatever it is that you're doing, sending love my way, I appreciate it, because time's an illusion, and I'm already feeling your energy, and I appreciate it so much. I appreciate you guys so much. I am sending you guys so much love, because, like I said, I am not impervious to this journey. I am right here with you in the thick of it, experiencing it just like you are. Wow. Wow. Those feelings of betrayal, those feelings of deceit, those feelings of being backstabbed, those feelings of mistrust, that is over. That's at an end. The feeling of heartbreak is over. It's at an end. Both of you and your divine masculine, feeling this heartbreak, but that cycle has come to a close. Yeah, for more stability, more security, something more grounded. King of Cups. Yeah, something more emotionally fulfilling, something more emotionally interesting. We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So something more grounded, something more emotionally fulfilling, something more emotionally secure with that King of Pentacles energy there. That pain and the heartbreak is coming to a close. That is the ending. That is this, closing the door on that. And then what do we have? We have 3 cards came out at the same time. It is the page, the Ace of Pentacles. It is the Magician, and it is the Death card. The energy that they're giving me is have faith in this transformation and have faith in your own power. These are counterparts for me, the Magician and the High Priestess. These are counterparts for me, even more so than the High Priest and the High Priestess, because the Magician knows his power. The Magician knows his divinity. The Magician has all the tools to manifest, for embarking on this new journey. And it's interesting that we have the Death card, which is transformation and end leading to a beginning. This is what it is. This is how it came out. It came out like this. So we have beginning energies here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Death card, endings and beginnings, kind of sandwiching the Magician here. This is a cycle. There is no end, and I'm reminding of one of my favorite books from one of my favorite authors, Peter S. Beagle. In The Last Unicorn, he quotes, "There is no beginning because nothing, there is no ending because nothing ends. There is no happily ever after because there is no ending because nothing ends." That's paraphrased. This is beginning and ending, and complete transition. The World card, the end of one journey. The Magician, the beginning of another. He has all the tools for this journey now. And you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is the physical 3D manifestations. So if you are feeling like I'm feeling, a little bit weary, that 9 of Wands energy, like that wounded warrior, like I have been through a battle and I am exhausted. That's how I feel. I'm exhausted. I am so tired of this journey. I love this journey. I appreciate this journey so much. I am so grateful for this journey. I'm so grateful for having my divine masculine in my life, even if he's not in my life. The love is there. I'm grateful for him. I'm grateful for the transformations that my own healing has brought to me. I'm grateful that, for this community. I'm grateful for these gifts. I'm grateful for connecting to the divine as I have, for healing my connection to the divine. I'm grateful for everything that I have in my life. I'm grateful. They just reminded me. I'm grateful for the miracle of my little Riley that they brought me. He was very, very sick, and now I was carrying him up the stairs every night, and now he's walking up the stairs on his own again. Like, he's very, very old, but I'm grateful that I have more time with him. I am so grateful. But this journey can be very tiresome. This journey can be very wearisome, and it can lead to some mistrust, especially when you're not seeing things in the physical 3D. It can be very difficult, especially when you are not seeing the manifestations, and it feels like, what am I fighting for? Where's the effort? What's it worth? And it's worth this. It's worth this, they're saying, because this is what's coming. And, I'm grateful for being able to come on here and do this reading, because this would have been hard for me to get here on my own. But connecting to the divine like this, this is helpful, because I'm believing in this again. I'm believing in this again. I'm believing that it's all coming, because this is who we are too. We are manifestors. We are creators of our own world, working with the divine, not against it. Working with the universe, not against it. Never against it. But we have to let go. We have to let go of the old and let the old die. I'm even hearing let the old us die. This is part of our transformation. We're always transforming, always evolving. And even though, this is interesting, that what they're saying, even though we've walked through that doorway and they've shut the door and locked it behind us, because we have entered this next stage of our transformation and our evolution and our ascension, what they're saying is your next stage of evolution and transformation and ascension began the minute you walked through that doorway. It began the minute you walked through. So you're always constantly evolving. You're always constantly transforming. And so now it might feel a little bit uncomfortable because you're in the in-between. You're in the limbo. You're in the transition period where you're between two worlds, between two people. And I think we had channeled that as well. Between two people where it's like, I'm not the old me, and I know I'm still transitioning and transforming into the new me, and I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't know what my new life is going to look like. But it's going to be something, because this had to be put to bed. This had to be put to rest, the old you, so that this, they're lighting up this card for me with beauty and abundance and light and energy. They're saying this is the most important card in your deck right now. This is the most important message you can get across. This is everything. They're saying this is everything. This is everything, and it's not just coming, but it's here. It's here. It's already here. It's gonna take some time for me to work through that faith, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I already feel the difference between when I first came on and now. So thank you guys for your love. Thank you guys for your support. We will be back tomorrow with the Union Energies update. Make sure you stay tuned to the Patreon, because tomorrow, I'm thinking in the evening, I'm going to get my schedule correct, and I'll put a note on Instagram, Facebook, and on the live stream as well, on the Union Energies update as well, I mean. Tomorrow on the Patreon, for Patreon subscribers, I'm going to channel messages specifically for you guys. So you guys have a chance to ask questions, and then I'll channel messages for you, kind of like a private reading. So Patreon subscribers, stay tuned for that. I will keep you updated on the when and how that's going to work. So stay tuned for that. But Union Energies update will be going up on YouTube tomorrow. So I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you guys so much. Just for this safe space, just for your love and support, and your generous nature, your generosity with your love and your energy. I appreciate it so much, and I'm sending you guys so much healing, so much love, so much light, and we'll see you tomorrow.